Good evening, welcome to the DBS Sports. We begin tonight with football. The St. Lucia Football Association has not slowed down during this festive season. The local football association commenced their training for coaches ahead of a grassroots program targeted at further developing female football on the island. A number of football coaches and enthusiasts from the association's affiliates are undergoing training to equip themselves with the specific dynamics needed to deal with young ladies desirous of further developing their football skills. At the event, which got underway at the Football Association's headquarters in Leclerc, President of the St. Lucia Football Association, Lyndon Cooper, shared his vision for women's football going forward. According to Cooper, in the coming year, we are going to initiate the Under-13 competition, which would allow us to begin preparation for the Under-17 Women's World Cup. Well, the training program moved over to the VG Multipurpose Sports Complex and continue throughout the weekend. Well, the final match of the preliminary round of the 2017 Caribbean Alliance Veterans Football Tournament got underway on Thursday night at the Grosley playing field. In the second matchup, former finalist Vieux-Fort Central came up against Behind the College All-Stars. For Central, only a win would ensure them qualification to the business end of the main championship. Now, despite having a number of injury concerns, Central Vieux-Fort registered a convincing 4-2 victory to secure their place in the knockout stage come January 2018. As a result, Central, they will take on Vieux-Fort South in what is expected to be a blockbuster quarterfinal event. Now, no official word has been given by organizers about the venue for this matchup, but one can certainly bet their car that this match will be held in front of a packed crowd at the Philip Master Grounds in Vieux-Fort. Their back-in-time party gets off at 9 p.m. on Saturday night at the Indies nightclub. Certainly won't miss that. The 2017 Caribbean Development Boxing Championships continued with day 2 of the competition on Thursday night. In the event held at the Beauséjour facility, St. Lucia came in on a high, having won 3 out of their 4 boxing matches on day 1. However, on day 2 of the championships, Team St. Lucia struggled as they had to face boxers who were clearly more experienced and more familiar with the big stage. As a result, only Keegan Motley was able to register a win for St. Lucia on the second night. Now, action continues tonight with a number of intriguing matchups featuring the likes of Lyndon, the Russian Marseille. Obviously ongoing right now. The St. Lucia National Cycling Association hosted their annual National Day Cycling Classic on Wednesday. Now, scores of onlookers were in the city circuit, taking in some quality cycling events. The cycling championships started with a victory for Matthew Louis in the 14 and under 5 lap event, followed by Cleanus Jules. Now, in the 40 and over 8 laps road race, Winston Stoney Williams dominated the field to come out on top. DBS Sports was there. We met up with Mr. Williams.
Well, in the 8 laps, I emerged victorious, and then I'm just waiting for the open race, see what I can do in it.
All right, so how has it been for you today?
Well, today, I mean, the 45 plus was just like, it was not that hard, not really challenging, but I'm hoping that the open race with everybody will be more challenging.
Okay, so what do you think about this National Day event over the last years?
I think it's a great, it's great. It's just that, well, we need to have more of that, every year.
Finishing second in this event was Kenneth Mathre, followed by Richard Singleton Smith. The 10-lap, 7-kilometer race mixed with juniors and juveniles was won by Clivert Mitchell of Monrepo in a time of 13 minutes 33.35 seconds in a bunch sprint. The 15-lap race was won by Gillen Moses in 20 minutes 3.41 seconds. Wow, well, we take a break, but when we come back, Basketball for the Future presents its Basketball Christmas Camp. And of course, we don't want to miss our So Sad moment of the week. Welcome back. Basketball for the Future is hosting a basketball Christmas camp from December 18th to 30th, 2017. The entity that has worked hard to further develop young basketball talent on the island will host the camp, which will feature qualified staff and coaches, guest speakers, and lots of training drills. The camp gets underway every day from 9 a.m. at the Kenneth Ringler Court in Castries. The camp is for individuals between the ages of 8 and 20 and costs only $50. Interested persons can contact 723-9030 for more information. Good stuff. Now, the Digital Regional 4-day cricket tournament continued with another matchup at the Darren Sammy Cricket Grounds on Thursday afternoon. In this matchup, the Windward Island Volcanoes, they take on the Jamaica Scorpions. Batting first, the Volcanoes were bowled out for 226 after 84 overs. Devon Smith top scored with 107. Kirk Edward contributed 50. Now, for Jamaica, Christopher Lamont took 4 for 52. In the rain-affected game, Jamaica was struggling on 58 for 4 after 18 overs. Sherman Lewis is on fire. He has 3 for 27. Now, Shimron Hetmeyer, Sheldon Cottrell and Chadwick Walton have been called into the West Indies ODI squad for the series against New Zealand that begins on December 20th. The players have been called into to replace Sunil Ambrose, Azari Joseph and Marlon Samuels respectively. Ambrose suffered a broken forearm sustained during the second test against New Zealand, while Joseph is suffering from a back injury. Samuels has an injury to his right ring finger. Meanwhile, Jason Holder returns as the captain after his one-match suspension. The full squad is as follows: Jason Holder captain, Jason Mohammed vice captain, Ratsford Beaton, Sheldon Cottrell, Chris Gale, Shimron Hetmeyer, Kyle Hope, Shea Hope, Evan Lewis, Nikita Miller, Ashley Nurse, Roveman Powell, Shannon Gabriel, Chadwick Walton and Keswick Williams. Meanwhile, Shea Hope has been called into the West Indies T20 squad, replacing Marlon Samuels for the T20 match against New Zealand starting on January 1st. Samuels was also withdrawn from the ODI series, as we said earlier, that begins on December 20th after suffering an injury to his right ring finger. Meanwhile, mystery spinner Sunil Narayan had made himself available, citing personal reasons, made himself unavailable. Carlos Brathwaite will captain the squad. That will also include veteran Chris Gale and newcomer Ratsford Beaton. The full squad: Carlos Brathwaite captain, Samuel Badri, Ratsford Beaton, Ryan Emmerich, Andre Fletcher, Chris Gale, Shea Hope, Jason Mohammed, Ashley Nurse, Kieran Pollard, Roveman Powell, Jerome Taylor, Chadwick Walton, Keswick Williams. Well, finally, our so sad moment of the week. We've seen some massive blocks in basketball over the years. We've seen some from some of the best, including the likes of LeBron James. But this week, we saw a block at the collegiate level that went viral on social media. Check this out. I mean, it's okay to be blocked, but to be blocked still and all at the same time, I haven't seen that in recent times. So sad. That's what the DBS News continues after the break.